So this is where we get all the sand and gravel direct from the one that's digging it from the river. So this is the lorry putting it on the back of the multi-cab. And yeah, one multi-cab is 450, and you get 45 sacks of what they're selling at 50 pesos or 60 pesos each in the hardware. So here, this is how they get the sand or gravel from the river. Ariya ko lang gabi. Lagi ko lang ga. So they dig it up like that, separate the sand, separate the gravel. They put this on this kind of like sifter, and that's the sand that we will buy. So that's the Lord putting it in the multi-cab. So that's the one. They will pile all their gravel and sand that they dig from the river. And this is where the big trucks also is getting it from them. So I'll show you some of the other people that's doing the same thing around here. So there's one there doing his pile of sand and gravel. They will just sift it so to separate the gravel and the sand. So you can see there's two people here, and they're now digging it so deep. So now you can see why I don't buy from the hardware my sand and gravel. I buy it direct from the one that digs. Here, these are the gravels here in the river. There, that's how they do it. Laom na kay na diha dong no? So this is around their waist, they said. Their waistline. So this is how they do it. Nisawam na jud ka diha dudong. Mura na kang nag-swimming. There, they're picking up that's the gravel that they're piling it there. River gravel. And some people use this, and some use crushed boulders, crushed gravels, that's we call it. But this is how I buy my gravel and sand direct from the diggers here on the river. Because although I used to get it at 300 pesos per multi-cab, but now they're pricing it at 450. But it's still worth it, because you see, like yesterday I had canvas. How much per bag? It was, the least was 50 pesos. So if you see 45 plus 50 pesos is almost over 2,000 pesos. 2,250 pesos if you buy it by the bags, and that's the cheapest, which is 50 pesos per bag. So this is what some of the means of living of some people here. Dig the gravel and sand from the river. They're actually making the river deep so it will not overflow on the side, because that river will just continually fill up itself during rainstorms, typhoon. When the river's up, it will fill up again from the mountains where it's connected. Then it fill it up with the gravel and sand, and by them digging this up means that the river will not overflow on the banks. That will destroy houses. So this is where we buy our sand and gravel, because I got a few viewers who's asking me, how do I get my sand and gravel? Do I buy it from the makers, the crusher factory, which is just down the road, or I buy it here direct. Only when I built my own house. As you know, when you build your own house, you can choose your materials. I got no contractor. I'm the one who do the build, so I could be selective on the materials I use. I use crushed gravel and crushed sand because it's my own house, of course. And now, this is where we get all the gravel and sand direct from them. So I'm paying $4.50 per multi-cab pickup, and if I buy it by the sack, as you know, it will cost me $2,250. That's the 50 pesos per bag. So it's really not economical anymore. And also, I'm helping these people earn a living by having orders as much as I can to buy it. In fact, you can see that them sacking it up. That's the one that you buy in a sack. Sand, they pick it up here at 30 pesos per bag. But you have to provide the bag, of course, because they don't have the bags. And that's 30 pesos. And still there. And that's the hardware who's buying it from them, selling it at 50. So this is the big river that we have here in Pulang Batu. And this is where the people earn a living, sand and gravel. Kanang mga dagko nga grabat ay mapalin pala.
May mapalit.
Nasad no?
May mapalit.
Palit. Pilihan mo na.
Kan dagko. Oh. G2. Ay na dagko tayo no. Oh. Ah okay, mapalit niya ko ana.
Oh.
Kay para mahimo kog kasada. Oh, sige. Sige ma'am.
Magtapok ana na.
Karon kay sa kay napa man koy kanang gihimo nga balay kay babalhino na ginakos ikot. Nagahuman magkasada ko padung ubos. Oh. Sige. Because I'm asking them that how about the bigger rocks, and said we filed it up. It's called G3 and that's good for roads. I said I'm building a road, so I'm ordering them some so they can file it up ready for me to pick up. So ang tanang bus nga naa nila tong paliton kuwang jud ni. Lagi, daghan. Lagi. Sige. Wa ko gadaron ugma ko ipada nila. Kwarta. Usad no. Sige. Akong down nun. 700 raman itay mo. Down ako 500. Sige, I'll just down payment them because you know that some of the builders in the city come here. And then what you do is make a down payment, so they will file the sand and gravel for you. So, okay, I will just make a down payment for that so I could take their sand and gravel because I need more.
Amen!
Mga 500 lang sa tay nga. Sila na magdaog mas bayad. Okay, sige, I'll just give 500. Lagi? Katusan dagko, ma'am, kay para sa akong kalsada, ma'am. Ipaikuan, palihog niya ko atong pundok. Lagi. Kinindot na siya ikuag kalsada. Kala multicab. Wala. Bas lang sanang kay wala man ko'y kuanti. Wala ko'y gamiton sang bas. So they're saying that I said, why don't you just concentrate on sand? I need more sand and gravel. So he said, oh, I always do sand as well because that's very saleable than the rocks. So that's how we file it up. That's the sand. Separate the small gravel from it. That's how they do it. If you see, he will chuck it there on the makeshift sifter, and the gravel will be remaining, and that's a different price. You only got the sand. So this one multi-cab, that's my rust bucket. It's been his job. This is my rust bucket specialty, carrying aggregates on my house build. He's been going on for 17 years. There. So that's how I do my building. This is not new to me. I always use this multi-cab to carry my aggregates. There. There they go.